morning to you and you and you and you as well. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to the last day of the work week for most of us who work Monday to Friday. Good morning indeed, everybody. Hope you have a fantastic day. It is Friday the 17th of July 2026, and I'm Pearson Bowen welcoming all of you everywhere. We're excited to know that you're watching us from all over the globe. We get absolutely thrilled about that because you share the show, you share the love, you tell others about them, and you brought them along as well to join in what we do. So to all of you in the far-flung corners of this world, good morning to you as well. Thank you for joining us. And so if you're watching us on our streams on Facebook and YouTube, share the show, share the love, and talk among yourselves. We encourage you to also talk with us as we engage in conversation with some interesting people today and every day. And if you know of someone who has a story to tell or a story that has to be told by us, tell us about it. Point us in the direction. We'll follow up. And you simply do so by sending us an email. That email address you see on your screen is the email address for Mornin Barbados. It is morninbarbados@cbc.bb, morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and we thank you for sending your tips as we follow up as well. So thanks everybody. So how was your yesterday? Yesterday was Thursday. Yesterday was Q in the Community Day. I saw the new venue we tested out there in Oysins. It worked well. And so for those of you who had a ball, look forward to next week as well when we continue another iteration of Q in the Community. But we're also reminding you this crop over season to spot, connect, and win. It is the 17th of the month. You have to get your entries in by the 31st of July. So you do the math. Today is the 17th. You have until the 31 to get your entries in. Spot, simply look for our vehicle all over the crop over activations. Everywhere we're there, everywhere. We are the CBC after all. We cover the festival. And when you spot it, you take a picture of it, a very clear picture of it with our logo on that vehicle. That's the one, that's ours. Once you do so, you send that picture along with your name and all of your contact details to contests at cbc.bb, CONTESTS at cbc.bb. That's one way. Or you can send it to us by WhatsApp, 233-7356. 233-7356. Every send you make, be sure to send all of your contact details so we can follow up indeed. All right, that's one way. The other way is to connect with any of our partners in this promotion, be it Inchcape Barbados, the Barbados Lotteries, Capital Financial, the Student Revolving Loan Fund, or the National Transformation Initiative. All of them give you additional ways to enter this competition as well. We've been sharing with you over the days, all as you watch TV8 all day long. You get a chance to see. And so your participation guarantees you an opportunity to win the brand new Suzuki Across GLX two-wheel drive hybrid vehicle with 1 year's insurance as well, valued well over $100,000. That's the massive prize we're giving to you this year for Crop Over. So I want you to participate and get your chance to drive in style with the brand new Suzuki Across GLX two-wheel drive hybrid vehicle. So good luck to everybody indeed. The crop over calendar continues as well, and so I'll work it backward for just a moment because the Pick of the Crop finals are on July the 31st. That's the last day to get your entries in. July the 31st, the night of Pick of the Crop, that starts at 8 o'clock at Kensington Oval. We will find out who is in ding-dong battle to wrest the crown from Mr. Blood. Good luck to all. Judging will conclude very shortly, and at the conclusion of those weeks of judging, those days of judging, they will announce who the finalists are. So good luck to all. Cahabla Pot is back, and Cahabla Pot this year will be held on the 4th of August at the National Botanical Gardens. 4th of August, note the date, note your calendar. 4th of August, Cahabla Pot, National Botanical Gardens. You gotta be there. This weekend, however, we're having on Saturday, tomorrow at 9 o'clock from the National Botanical Gardens. That's where it's going to be happening, the Junior Kadooment. There are lots of kiddies who are out there and they're in their costume bands, and so we want you to show up in great number to see, to celebrate, and to congratulate all who show their creativity in what the children will be wearing tomorrow. Kiddies Kadooment. Kiddies Kadooment is on tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. So note again your calendar and plan yourself accordingly. 9 o'clock tomorrow, National Botanical Gardens for the Kiddies Kadooment. Their time to kadoo, really, tomorrow. And then in the evening, we're going across the street to Carrie Festa House for 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, for this year's Junior Monarch competition. Junior Monarchs will be crowned in soca and in calypso, and you have to be there. You really, really have to be there because our young people have been really putting out some wonderful songs indeed. And so show up tomorrow at the Carrie Festa House tomorrow for 7 o'clock, where we witness the competition in soca and calypso in the Junior Monarch competition. Don't forget the Day of National Significance, which is happening on July the 26th. That's a Sunday. That's a Sunday in Freedom Square. That's when we have that big folk concert that commemorates in one big production, The Long Walk. That's the name of the production, The Long Walk. That's happening in Golden Square Freedom Park on July the 26th. That's a Sunday. That's an opportunity for you to come and be a part of the journey, to relive the story, to get a sense, deeper understanding of the story towards emancipation and eventually independence. And speaking of that, on July the 26th as well, also know at St. Barnabas Anglican Church, they're putting on a mass featuring the music of the legendary Bob Marley. I'm telling you, that one sounds so interesting. It is an afternoon mass, and so you have to be there. We'll bring a goodwill offering and put it in the plate as well. But it's totally free for you to come in, but bring your offering. It's a mass looking at the works of Bob Marley. You get to sing all of those songs, Redemption Song and all of the others, One Love, all of that wonderfully redone because it was written by Stephen Fields, Canon Stephen Fields, who's overseas in Canada, I think it is, Canada. And so he is being adapted for our local audience by Roger Gittins. It's going to be really, really good. Sunday the 26th as well, starting I believe around 5 in the afternoon, that mass. There's something that's happening today in the UK, as a matter of fact. Sometime very soon, Britain will be putting in place their newest Prime Minister. As we told you sometime earlier, Sir Keir Starmer has resigned from the office of the Prime Minister, and the process towards selecting the new Prime Minister has been completed now, because with a majority of support from the members of the Conservative Party, Andy Burnham, that's the man right there who you see on your face. Andy Burnham today will be sworn in as the next Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. He comes from Manchester. He was the Mayor of Manchester. He recently was re-elected the Mayor of Manchester and, well, representative for Manchester, and now he's moving his way into the House there of Lords, and he is going to be a part of the debate every single day. I can't wait to see Prime Minister's questions. Prime Minister's questions in the United Kingdom is a show all on its own because it's fierce. Questions are asked without favor, and so you have to stand up on your feet at the dispatch box and respond. And so Andy Burnham has his task cut out for him. He's only 56 years old, and so he now sits in the Prime Minister's seat. So there you go. That's what's happening across our globe today. But coming up today on Morning Barbados, we want to take a look at breastfeeding as Barbados prepares to mark Breastfeeding Week, and we're taking a look at it within the context of being sustainable starts to life. What's that about? And what do we need to know about it, and how is the QH marking this mark occasion as well? We'll tell you. Also today, BIM at 60 as Barbados marches forward towards 60 years of independence. The Barbados Museum and Historical Society has launched not a competition, but a promotion, an effort that includes all of us. So we'll tell you about BIM at 60 and how we can all participate on this initiative by the Barbados Museum and Historical Society. Saturday, as you know, coming up is the third place playoff in the FIFA World Cup. Sunday, the final. I know a number of you have already adjusted your timing just to be before your television to watch. And so this morning we look back at the whole tournament and we anticipate what we can expect tomorrow and again on Sunday, when we have some analysis from someone who understands the game very, very well. The Junior Monarchs are in competition tomorrow, as I told you, and so the reigning Monarchs will sit with me this morning and we'll hear from them how their reign has gone so far and what we can expect perhaps if they seek to defend their crown tomorrow. And he is still creating, he's also offering opportunities to change and enhance life. We're talking about Stabby. Stabby will sit with us this morning. He's here. And so stick around, folks. We have a lot to get to. We're 10 minutes after 6. We're back in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
Preserve your personal priceless memories. Here at CBC, we transfer VHS, DVDs, Beta, U-matic, and DV-Cam tapes to modern digital formats. Safely, quickly, and affordably. Call CBC on 467-5437 to get started. In just 2 weeks, your memories will be ready to relive and share again.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good. Your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
The games are almost over. Just 2 more to go in this year's FIFA World Cup in football. And so joining us this morning as we look at this is a man who has already been using the online space as an analyst. He's a podcaster on football, Shad Simmons. Shad, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning to you.
It's almost done. You feel almost regret that the time is almost up?
It's a pity, to be honest. It has been so great so far, and it just flew by. We've seen magic from Messi. We've seen Cristiano bowing out. We've seen Neymar in tears. So things has definitely happened, but Sunday I think is going to be a blast, and I think that everyone should get close to the TV.
Did you see that coming? Spain versus Argentina?
Not really, to be honest. I think I saw Argentina being there. I think I could see the passion from the Argentines, but I thought that probably the French would have been there. But Spain, you can never count out the Spaniards.
Let's look back at this year's tournament, which was split across different venues.
Yeah.
Did that work in your opinion?
I think it was interesting, to be honest, to see it. We honestly didn't know what was going to happen, because I think it's one of the first times we had the 3 different locations. But to me, it worked out well. USA, Canada, and Mexico, but USA is known for entertainment when it comes to sports. We have the NBA and stuff like that, so I think it was good. People was complaining about the tickets, but you can't have it both ways.
People felt a way too about, it going into a space called the United States, which does not typically play football as we know it. They play a different form of football. How did you feel about that?
They call it soccer, but I don't have a problem with it, because I think it was organized well. I think FIFA put a lot behind it, so I knew that the magnitude of it was going to be well. So it was well put together, which I said we had more teams for the first time as well, so we had more games, so that was good. We got more teams coming in, like Curacao, which did a very good job. Cape Verde, which represented well again for the Africans, so I think that was good. Things coming out of it, so I think USA, to me, right now I would give them a 10 out of 10.
Okay. The teams from the Caribbean, Haiti, Curacao, let's talk a little bit about your view of their run in the tournament.
I think they're represented well. It should give Barbados and the other small Caribbean countries a lift to see that we are not that far off, just putting a little more into place. So I guess here in the BFA, things that we should be looking at that young age. But I must say that Curacao and Haiti, we see some cult heroes, and it can definitely put some of those guys on the map for sure, for probably contracts. You never know, you may see some of them playing in Europe, in South America, but the World Cup is the biggest stage, so I can definitely say that we still saw a bit of the Caribbean.
Yeah. England came into play here. You smile, but I was backing England. I was one backing England. I was one backing France. Those are my 2 teams. What were your 2 teams?
My team was France.
So France, you're only holding on to one?
Yeah,
team?
I'm only holding on to one.
So you didn't give a lot of credit to the team from England?
It actually did well. It had a new manager, a German manager. They're accustomed having an English manager. This is the first time in history having an overseas manager. But it worked out pretty okay, but I think they should have done better in that semi-finals against Argentina. Definitely a little disappointing how they went out, but they still show us some fight, but still can't get over the line.
The day that France lost, That must have broken your heart.
Yes,
it
most
broke mine
definitely.
too.
Most definitely.
So look at that game for just a moment and tell me what you saw and what concerned you.
I guess just the style of play. Down to the smaller details, they got through the tournament probably a little too easy. There wasn't really no test, and then we got to this point where there was definitely was tested, and they came up short. So I guess they got things they got to look at going forward, that being more of a team, more so than just depending on the stars, the Mbappe and the Dembeles and those guys. More team performance would have been a lot better, and I think that's what Spain has and Argentina has.
But talk what you want, Mbappe has done well overall in the tournament.
Yes, of course. He definitely put himself there with the likes of probably the Pelés and them actually were scoring in three consecutive World Cups, and he's still entitled to get the Golden Boot. So he plays the third place game, so he still has a chance to get the Golden Boot at least. But he is definitely represented for himself and the French team very well.
So into tomorrow's game it is?
England versus France, the third place.
This is going to be a heartbreaker tomorrow, one way or the other. So let's look at the English team now, so we get ready for tomorrow's third place playoff. Bellingham has played quite a significant role also in that particular outcome.
Yes, we see he was definitely distraught at the end of the game. Somebody that leaves everything out there, and I know he has to be feeling it. Probably up to now, we know that that's not going to something that you're going to get over right away. You had the likes of Harry Kane. That was a little disappointing to me. Some of the guys didn't step up to the occasion. We see that Messi helps his team over and over, and I just think we needed one person for England to just be the guy. And there's another tournament that you have to wait 4 more years. People say we could wait in the next World Cup, but it's so long, and the players know it, and it feels so long. So yeah.
But a lot of these players play for other international teams, so they're still on the field.
Yeah.
But, you just have to wait your time for the big
stage,
FIFA World Cup. That's the biggest indeed of all. And so with Bellingham now in the third place tomorrow against France, you're still calling it France?
Yeah.
Bellingham versus Mbappe? Is that the way you see this game?
Well, I still feel it probably might not have the intensity because some guys probably don't want it, because they was planning to scrap the game. They wanted to scrap the game because they say the game is kind of meaningless. But still, I still feel that you should still keep the game in third place. You never know. It could still be exciting, but I lean in towards France with the attack they have.
What do you see as your scorecard?
France 3, England 1.
What? Listen, we're going to have a fight this morning. France 3, England 1.
Yeah.
You don't see England getting at least 2?
I can't see it.
And why do you not see it?
Because I think Mbappe has more to play for than what England has to play for. I think he's going for that Golden Boot, so I guess he's going to be, at least he may still have a little hunger. I think the England team is just so flat, waiting for that World Cup since 1966, so I can't see England putting a lot into it. I think the guys just ready to probably go back to their club teams and get back into the season.
But the English support is such a huge, energetic crowd. Don't you think they're playing for that crowd?
When you look at the World Cup, between England and Argentina, them is the two teams that have some of the biggest fan base. So that game was I wanted a little more, to be honest. If it had gone extra time, I would have taken it. So I just think that England just, to me, at the end, it was just too flat at the bottom, and to lose in that manner, I think that was heartbreaking, to be honest, for the fans.
Yeah, so they have to mend those hearts tomorrow. And so therefore they might probably put in a little bit more just to mend those hearts. So
I think they should, to be honest, but I don't know how sports. Plus they have some guys with some injuries, so this probably is a way to chop and change for the manager. You may see players that haven't played the tournament as yet played this game.
I want to look at the African continent and the African teams for just a moment, because there's a lot of sport that's coming out of Africa and the continent of Africa. Let's talk about what's your assessment generally of their contribution to the tournament this year?
You had more, I think you had like 2 more teams this year. I was impressed with the likes of Congo, to be honest. Morocco, honestly, they normally put up a good performance. They normally represent, but some of the teams I think was disappointing. Senegal, and there was a little disappointing, to be honest. Never won a World Cup. So, to be honest, I think they should do a little better when it comes to the international. So I think they have to recruit a little better, because you can't have the African teams having good players all throughout the Europe, and then you can't combine a team.
Together.
You know what I'm saying? So at least they should at least have a team in the finals. So they have never reached a finals as yet. So I think that's something that we will look at in the next World Cup. But Africa continue to produce quality players.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Sunday, where will you be?
Somewhere watching it. Probably will be here watching it. My team is not in it, so I can watch as a mutual and I could give some banter. So
You would not have shifted any support to either one, Spain or Argentina?
to be honest, I would have jumped on the England bandwagon if England had beaten Argentina. So
Okay.
right now I can't.
So
But-
you're sounding very anti-Argentina.
A little bit. So it's probably gonna shift to the Spanish as well.
Call that game for me.
This is gonna be a tight game. A lot of quality, but I think Messi. Anytime you have a player like Messi on the field, and I think we are definitely privileged this generation to see such a player like Messi. So I have to go with Argentina. Argentina 2, Spain 1, unfortunately.
Argentina 2, Spain 1. And you think, so therefore it's just 1 goal difference here.
Yeah, should
as
be a
opposed
tight
to the
game.
third place
Yeah.
where we had a 2-goal difference.
Yeah.
And so Messi then brings tomorrow all of the Messi magic. And should Messi score tomorrow, on tomorrow, Sunday, Messi then becomes the golden booter?
Yeah, depends on how.
Because he and Mbappe
Mbappe
pretty
is
much have the
tied.
same.
Yeah, they tie on 8 goals, so it depends on if
Mbappe
Mbappe
plays.
goes tomorrow. Yeah. So, but
he has a lot to
Messi,
play
yeah,
for.
I think even if he doesn't get the goal, I think he's definitely going to get the play of the tournament because he definitely deserved the play of the tournament. To be honest, he definitely stepped up at that age at 38.
Yeah.
Some people getting out of bed and still aching at 38. He's running with the ball.
Speak for yourself.
He's running with the ball, and he is a joy to watch. To be honest.
Let's look at the future for just a moment. Now, World Cup is closing. Who are some of the, other than the major players that we all know, who are some of the other ones that we can look at, whether they're in the goal bars or they're on the field?
Definitely you got the likes of Haaland. He was for Norway in this World Cup. He's one to definitely look
That's
out
Jude
for.
Bellingham's good friend.
Yeah, Jude Bellingham, good friend. Also the same likes of Jude Bellingham. He should definitely kick on from here as well. You have the goalkeeper from Cape Verde.
Yeah.
He should be signing a contract with Inter Miami. So them is little opportunities and names you can look out for. Mbappe, of course, is going to be there. Vinicius Junior from Brazil. Unfortunately, Brazil was short this year, but he's one that definitely, then his name is going to be ringing.
So, to the little boys and little girls who are watching, who see football as a way out and a way up as well, what do you now say, hoping that they've watched the entire tournament? What are some of the takeaways you'd like to leave with them as it relates to their future in football?
I guess I would say Cape Verde was one of the outstanding teams. They played against Argentina, and that performance was one that you as a youngster into sports, it just shows that you could be on the level of the same Messi, you could be on the field with those guys, bumping shoulders with those guys. And once you put in your all, you don't have to be most talented, but that extra effort goes a long way. And I think that's what Cape Verde did. They stuck as a team, and they was running to the end. Like, they gave their all. And I honestly think that FIFA should have awarded them as one of the teams, some spirit award or something, because there was, who was following Cape Verde definitely had to be proud. The Prime Minister or the President have to be proud of that country.
You've been giving away a lot of awards in this sport tournament, long indeed. So, little ones, Shad says, watch Cape Verde, watch them close and see what you can learn from them, because there's a magic to what they're doing that he thinks you need to watch as well. So, tomorrow, Saturday, and again on Sunday, football glory comes to TV, and so I want you to watch indeed, and then perhaps we'll have an analysis post.
Yeah.
But then you don't need the analysis pre-game and post-game shows.
We did it with the World Cup glory with Admiral and Damien. Yeah.
All right. So on Sunday, for sure on Sunday, you have to tune in. Give me the time in my ear. The time, what time is the final?
The final should play at 3.
In the afternoon.
Yeah.
3 in the afternoon on Sunday. Tune in to watch the final, Spain versus Argentina. Who is the stand-up for Spain? This player?
Who is Yamal? Who? Lamine Yamal.
Him versus Messi on Sunday for 3. We will have the pre-game show, the halftime show, and the post-game show as we go for World Cup glory indeed. We'll be celebrating in big numbers on Sunday, but you have to watch it with us, and so you can add your contribution to the discussion then. We'll open up and allow you to do so. So keep watching TV8 for the final of the Football World Cup 2026. Shad, thank you so much. And what's your podcast?
Hooligans Podcast on YouTube. Be Social Hooligans Podcast.
Be Social's Hooligan Podcast. Yeah, hooligan. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Good
no
luck.
problem.
All right?
Yes.
Morning Barbados comes right back right after this.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning morning to you.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good. Your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.1 The One on Facebook. This is your world, your playlist, your station. 98.1 The One.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
27 after 6 o'clock now as Barbados marches on to 60. Barbados, without a doubt, is celebrating in a big way, even though a little bit muted. Nonetheless, we are marking 60 years as an independent nation, 5 years as a republic, but this is a moment of celebration. And part of it requires all of us to be able to lend in some best way we possibly can to that celebration, whether it's from our collective memory or our collective effort. And so joining us as we take a look at what the Barbados Museum and Historical Society is doing to mark this celebration as well, is next to me Joel Ford, who is their content strategy consultant, and next to her is the deputy director in Kevin Farmer. I'm still waiting to put that DR before your name.
I know, right?
You do?
Thank you, Pearson. Good morning, Barbados.
Good to see you again. Start with you, Kevin.
Yes.
BIM at 60 is what you call it.
Yes.
But what else is generally, what is the umbrella promotion that the
Well,
museum is doing?
the umbrella promotion really is for Barbadians to come and help us celebrate Barbados at 60. We call it BIM at 60, and it focuses really on our music. Because we're so caught up sometimes. Museums are about objects, but museums are also about memory and the intangible. And our intangible, outside of our food and what we like to drink, is our music.
Talking Joel stuff.
is our music.
Yes.
You know, it's how we celebrate, it's how we commemorate, it's how we remember things that are traumatic. And it speaks to memory. And sometimes we get lost in sometimes not understanding the true importance of what music is to us. It is really about our soul. And so we're asking Barbadians to come join with us and select the top 60 across about 18 genres of music that celebrates us. We're gonna launch that on Monday.
On Monday, the website is going to be ready by Monday, so you can go on and vote. You have 10 votes because there are so many categories and so many songs, so each person gets 10 votes. And at the end of the voting period, which is 60 days, we are then going to curate those songs. Now, let me say, we've already have over 300 songs, and the conversations were robust.
You can well imagine.
Muscular even. Because you can't put in all. So you put in a song by Red Plastic Bag and somebody would say, but how come you didn't put
That
in?
one.
But so it was a lot of fun, but we want the public as well to be part of that process. We all know certain songs, what they mean to us. For me, Can't Find Me Brother was popular not once but 3 times because Winston Hall was a fugitive 3 times.
Yes.
We had the NCF's the CEO Carol Roberts who participated in the launch on Wednesday, and she was talking about how we sing the songs loud, proud, and wrong.
Yes, that is quite right. I'm very wrong.
And she talked about this song that Edwin has, Feels Like Home.
Yeah.
And she was saying to him, but why you put these words in this song? It don't make no sense. And the word was West Indians. So For us, music not only tells our stories, but they soothe us. There are songs that we hear that if you have something going on in your life, there's a particular song you hear that comforts you. And music, more than any other thing, is who we are. Kevin was saying that the earliest recorded slave songs were from Barbados.
That's right.
Yep.
So we need to acknowledge that history and that our heritage is a living testament of who we are. People see museums as these dusty places with everything behind glass that you can't touch. But music very much lives and breathes in all of us. And we're looking to celebrate that.
The late Dr. Elizabeth Watson, I'll never forget her because she's written books because she kept saying Pearson, sitting in that dusty studio as well at Barbados Radio Fusion at the time, and she was doing her research and she says, I do this because there's so much life in the lyric.
Yes.
And that life in the lyric tells the tale of the time. And so we're saying, take time, Barbados, and remember for just a moment those songs that spoke to moments in time.
Yeah.
And you might decide whether that's one of the big songs have been over the 60 years. You decide that big, but you go onto the website and you see what is listed there. How did the songs that are listed there got there?
Yeah.
We have a governance committee, and so they suggested the song. So we have like 6 people on the committee. They suggested the songs, and so by the time they were finished, we had curated over 340 songs.
Yeah,
we started with saying, okay, let's have 340 songs later. We were trying to. It is a lot. We're curating them. And the conversation has already started. I see a couple of people on Facebook have already saying, but they got in this and they got in that. How come they ain't got in? So the conversations have already started, and that is what we want. What we also want is memory. So we're going to be doing a full rollout across all of our media partners, and especially on radio, where you can call in to the program and say, my husband and I danced whatever, or he invited me out to Richard Stout vehicle, or in his vehicle. So that's what we're looking for. Not just that you click on the song and that's the end of it. We want the memory that goes with that.
But the other part of it too, Kevin, I know you want to say something. Go ahead.
No, and then coming out of this, of course, outside of the actual song, is then collecting the memory, but also collecting the artifacts. Because our musicians and those who write scribble.
Yes.
I was coming to that. Go ahead.
Napkins, back
Piece
of
of paper.
brochures.
Yes.
A menu from a restaurant, and they get inspired also at the oddest times, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, or 7, 8, 9 at night. So we want that as well, so that when we begin to explore what is in essence the Barbados Songbook, which is a couple hundred years old, but we're only doing 60 years, we have those tangible things that speak to that intangible part of our heritage. That says who we are as a people, and that we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
And coming out of that, we it's not going to be BIM at 60. We curate the 60 songs and it's over. We plan to do other things. We plan to have a documentary. We're thinking about doing a book. We're going to have an exhibition. So it will live on. We're doing educational tools for schools, etc., because those stories of our music need to be told in our schools, so that our young people, as they come up, they know and understand the legacy of a Jackie Opal, the legacy of even a Crossfire. I'm of a vintage where I still remember.
I'm of your vintage.
The concert that crossed.
I have issues with the rare vintage. Anyhow, move on.
Where Crossfire did their first concert, I could still see it at the National Stadium in a boxing ring, and all of the music was locally written and produced. There wasn't a cover in the bunch. That kind of evolution of Barbadian music, where I remember when people would be singing covers of other people's music, and then we evolved into realizing that our lyrics had their own life and their own strength and their own value.
I was going to say thank you to Dean Stricker in this instance, because you heard that one when he talked about in his eulogy about how his eulogy was a program we were watching about how beautiful Barbados came about. Simply in a restaurant, and on a napkin was written and given to Sir Emil, beautiful Barbados. Not the words of the song,
just his name.
Beautiful Barbados, and of that flowed a song. Now, you're right. You're right. We have to be able to take, I know fortunately Gabby has already placed in the National Library some of his writings.
Yes.
But we need for our people who are creative to start documenting. And it doesn't have to be perfectly written as in a computer and you type it out.
It does not.
No, what do we scribble on?
Yeah,
Is it?
that. I want
that has a
Kids
lot of
scribbles,
value.
doodles.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, scribbles are everything because it speaks to that, the early ideation.
Yeah.
Oh, I had an idea and I write this down. Okay, great. I want that because that's the beginning, and that says everything. Because again, we hear songs, but we don't realize that what the song is actually, in some instances, doing is encapsulating a particular moment in time. So you gotta put it in context.
You know what? Gabby has a song called "Well Done." Have y'all ever really listened to it?
Yes.
You realize it's a production. It's a song
Yes.
Act 1, Act 2,
Yeah.
and Act 3.
Yeah.
And one day, I just stumbled upon it. I said, "Wait, what are you talking about? Act what? You know, what is this about?" And I stopped for a moment. And after all these years of broadcast and electronic media, I have Joel because she doesn't realize that it's Act 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. It's
Listen again.
You're sending me now to listen to it again.
Listen
I'll tell
again.
you something. Edwin Yearwood has a song. I think he wrote it at the death of Carew. I could be wrong. I'm moving on.
Moving on, yeah.
And when
Yes, he
the
did.
late Prime Minister Owen Arthur died, remember there was that whole procession from St. Peter's Parish Church up to the cemetery where he was going to be laid to rest. We use that as the foundation music for that cortege. Listen, brings me to tears every time. So our music resonates with all of us. Emerton is not just about Gabby singing about Emerton. Emerton is a song of exile. It's about the people that lived in Emerton being forced to move because they were putting down a sewage plant. And you can transpose that song to anywhere in the world where people have been forced to move from their homeland and see that is how that song resonates with all of us. So we not only want to do this, but we were talking to the artists as well. What was your state of mind? What was happening
And
in your
gathering that.
world when you wrote this song? When John King was writing How Many More? When Bumba wrote They Want to Know? So it really is a large project, but we're ready for it.
I'm ready for it too. We're ready for it too. And I'm glad that you're taking that approach in capturing orally and even in video form, I suppose, the responses from the artists, the reason why, what was it that you were experiencing or what was happening around you that you wanted to document this particular approach to your music. And I just love it. And I'm saying that an approach because it's not just in terms of the words alone, but the genre that you used to transmit that particular message. And that's why you said it's in multiple genres that this BIMS is.
Multiple genres.
We've got hip hop. And part of it also too is a music lesson. I don't know how many Barbadians know that DJ Kool Herc, who is one of the founding fathers of hip hop, is a Bajan.
Just isn't Grandmaster Flash?
Yes.
Just saying.
All right.
LL Cool J has Barbadian roots.
We know Rihanna.
We know Rihanna.
and everyone knows Boney M. But you know that the lead guitarist in Boney M was a Barbadian.
You serious?
Yeah.
Yes. So we're exploring our music and we're exploring the impact of our music not only in Barbados
but globally.
And I think that's really, really important. And again, we're only doing 60 years.
Yeah.
Because if we go back 100 years, I can say to you that
gracious.
there's a Beethoven sonata that was written for a Barbadian violinist who was the best violinist of his age in the 19th century. But I'm going to park it right there.
Beethoven sonata? Sonata?
Sonata number 9 is written for a Barbadian called Bridge Tower. I'm going to forget his first name.
That's all right.
But understand
You got that right.
that he was the violinist of his day.
Sonata number 9.
Sonata number 9.
I got you.
Okay? And the fact that it used, I'm going to get the word wrong, multiple rhythms, there's a word for it, polysymphony, within the structure is because of Bridge Tower.
And you ask, how did they know of this person?
Yeah, because I don't know this. Because I'm hearing this for the first time.
There's such a discussion that can evolve around this BIM at 60 indeed, and this is brilliant. And this is why I think, again, what's the website going to be called when it's launched?
Well, no, it's going to be the Barbados Museum website.
But then there's a landing page.
Our website, so you go to our website and there's a landing page.
Easy peasy.
Easy to find. And then the important thing is, it's not only Barbadians who are voting, it's Barbadians in the diaspora.
Yep.
Because what we don't recognize is that 3rd, 4th, and 5th generation Barbadians who live wherever they live, first of all, they view themselves as being Barbadian. These are the songs that their parents and grandparents played. So that soundtrack is actually a soundtrack of their life as well. So it's going to be utterly fascinating to just explore that.
So you have my production crew Googling too. So just have your President Massive is George Bridgetown.
Thank you. There you go.
Already people are getting interested to do all of this. And that's what this BIM at 60 is all about.
Yes.
What I hope to see over the BIM at 60 collection is how language has evolved. There's certain words at a certain time you could not use, and then later on it's been acceptable. And therefore wants to shift in society as a consequence of that change as well.
Yeah.
This is really opening up, I think, a great opportunity for schools and for universities and other tertiary education as well, and families to discuss.
And we're reaching out really across the diaspora because we want Bajans abroad to go on the website and vote for these songs as well, because these songs resonate with them as well. Many moons ago, because she's a big girl now, my niece was home. She was like 3. And Rupi's song Jump was part of that crop over set of music. And when she went back home, her mother called me and said, "What is this song you have my daughter singing?" She all over the house, "Jump, mommy, jump." So the songs all have stories behind them, and they resonate with all of us.
Beautiful Barbados will always be big for me. And I'm a Bajan. And I say that because I have a niece in the US who's born in she's an American little girl, but Bajan mother, Jamaican father. But she claims the bar because she loves what the message is in Rupees I'm a Bajan is all about. So for those of you abroad, Pat Ben, and all of you who are watching overseas, Joe Jackman in the UK, the others in Antigua and across the Caribbean as well, all of you log on when it is launched. When is the launch?
On Monday.
Launching the website on Monday. But let me say this, there's a lot of music in there for young people as well. I don't want them to think that the music is only of the 60s and 70s and only people of a certain, I'm using this word again, vintage. It is not just that music. It is music for them. And we're seriously looking at adding almost like a wild card where there are songs that you say, well, how come so-and-so in a day? And you can add it as or recommend it, and we add it to the list. I am of the opinion that by the time we are finished, it will be more than 60. But we're starting with the 60.
For sure.
But I think it is going to be a wonderful opportunity, not just for discovering music. So I want our people to introduce their children to the music, and I want the children, by the same token, to introduce their parents and guardians and older people to their music. That was part of the deliberation process, because on the committee we had someone who was telling us about alternative rock and the kind of music that we listen, and we need to know that music too. So we're seeing this as not just a learning experience from the older to the younger generation, but from the younger generation to the older generation.
I know Kevin is big on that.
And very much so. When website is launched on Monday, you've got 60 days.
Yes.
Right.
So September 15th is the end date.
Right.
But between that time, you can go in and you vote. And then you decide.
But you only have 10 votes.
You only have 10 votes, but you also
but
can change. So if you decide today that these are my 10, and then while listening to the radio, you hear something off, oh shoot, 9 in my 10.
I can go back.
You can go back.
Because you have to log in through your Gmail account.
I can go back and rub out.
You've got choice. You've got choice to change your mind.
You can go back and rub out.
That's what we said.
So that in itself is going to be interesting to see. And for me, it isn't just the selection of the 60. It is the songs that didn't make it. Those songs have value still. Because you didn't make the 60 doesn't mean those songs aren't important. Those songs still have value.
What I want is that, folks, while you do this from next week and you start to get your compilation in, don't just decide based upon, this is my favorite artist, so look at the songs. Consider the songs. Don't dwell on the artist. Consider the songs, and then you make your vote. You can always come back and rub out. It's all right, but you have until the 15th of September to get it right. And each of us has 10 votes. 10 votes, multiple opportunities, but 10 votes. And once you're in, you're in. And so we want to find the best BIM at 60 songs indeed. Definitely. And that's, as decided by all of us. That's all input, including our guests who are ready to come on next. You have a chance to as well. The Barbados Museum and Historical Society's website is where it is set. But it's
and let me say this as well, Pearson. We are doing this in conjunction with the National Cultural Foundation. We really want to say a special thanks to the CEO, Carol Roberts. From the minute we pitched the idea to her, she was on board.
You know Carol.
She brought the support of the NCS to us. She's been good to us in so many ways. And we really want to say that this project would not have the kind of legs it has if it was not for her support and input. And she too started mentioning songs that she hoped they're going to be indie list. So.
This is fantastic. I am
thank you.
excited about it,
So I
Kevin.
also look forward to you bringing us back.
Yeah, I'll
Midstream.
be coming
Yes,
to you
yes, yes,
to see where we are.
I'll be coming to you with a tablet because we want to see your 10.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Kevin, you don't have to ask me that, my brother. The door is always open. The door is always open. Thank you,
to know.
Joel. Thank you, Kevin, as
Thank
well.
you.
No, thank you, person.
BIM at 60. Remember, look out for it when it's launched on the Barbados Museum and Historical Society's website from Monday.
Yes.
And then get down the road with this, folks. We're going down the road, as Edwin will tell you. Until the 15th of September, you have 10 votes. 10 votes. And you can change and chop and change as you go, but you have 10 votes. Take it. Do it. Thanks again, guys. You're welcome. Morning Barbados is right back right after this.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. And together we will travel the world.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
13 to the hour now. Let's turn our attention to World Breastfeeding activities that are coming up in August. And from the local perspective, we want to look at what we're doing here as a medical fraternity to be able to support the effort then. Joining me is Sharmina Curtin, who's always with me when it comes. You did really props today, Sharmina. All right, no problem. She's a registered nurse and a midwife as well, and a breastfeeding advocate. She's brought along with her Chanel Cooper, and she's up similar title as well. So welcome. So what's happening this time around, Chanel?
So August, from the beginning of August, worldwide, this 1st to 7th is Breastfeeding Week. And the topic this year is breastfeeding, sustainable start to life, strengthen what works. Okay, so we're going to be focusing on what we already do, strengthening that in other areas.
Strengthening what works.
What works.
But a lot of times there's still some challenges to getting people to that point of understanding it's a sustainable way of life.
Yes.
Well, so
it is the future of your child, really. Breastfeeding sets up your child for the rest of its life, reducing diabetes and non-communicable diseases when they get older, ensuring that they are mentally smarter, so they have a higher IQ, they have less sicknesses, less sick days out from school, all the ear infections that normal children growing up have, they don't have. So they're more productive adults as they grow up in society, and the nation benefits as well. So it sustains you for the rest of your life once you have a good foundation. And I went to foundation surgery, so we like to say good really foundation.
But you know, who would have thought that that's the cycle of life right away? The baby is carried by the mother, and then she's naturally producing the sustainable liquid that continues the life out of the womb. This is brilliant. And do you think enough of the mothers understand that, Chanel?
Well, a lot of them have an idea, and the internet has taken the world by storm now. And they use a lot of TikTok and various forms to get information. Sometimes the information is questionable. So I think that it's good for us to get out there and let them know from our side, because we in the Caribbean, and some things are slightly different, you know, in terms of like storage and that sort of stuff. So it's good for us to get out there and let them know, you know, the differences and the benefits and that sort of stuff.
When you talk about breastfeeding, Sharmina, you're talking, because you just mentioned about expressing and storage.
Yes.
Is that also part of what you consider part of breastfeeding?
Yes. Once baby gets breast milk, it's breastfeeding.
Okay.
Okay, so The world has changed now, so they call it chest feeding.
Oh.
If it's to the chest, but all is breastfeeding.
Okay, I got you now. So now we understand. Whether it's through chest feeding
Or a bottle of express breast milk is still breastfeeding.
but there's a certain value to chest feeding.
There is, but the value is also there in bottle feeding. So they say they
Same
bond.
value?
It may be a little less, but it still is a value. So the bond in breastfeeding, the distance to the baby to mommy,
Chest feeding.
chest feeding, allows the baby to be able to look at mommy and bond with her. So if you're bottle feeding, you can mimic this, but you gotta know to mimic it. You can hold the baby the same way up
positioning.
and close, so they can bond with you as well. Get all of the good flora from off of your skin once they're up close to you on skin to skin. So it doesn't have to be on the breast, right? There are trains of thought that say as the baby nurses that there is an exchange between the baby's saliva and the mother's breast, and the breast adjusts its quality of the milk to suit whatever's going to be baby. So if it's sick, it changes. Yes, it is a wonderful thing that our body does. And
Isn't
all
God
mammals,
awesome?
do it. I mean, so
Our Creator crafted all of this. Can you
Yes,
imagine?
He did.
The thought and the concern and the consideration, and
Yes.
we take it for granted.
Yes.
But all of this naturally and normally happens.
Normally happens.
That we also take for granted. And so you're spending time in August retraining,
Yes.
so to speak.
Retraining, re-informing the public about what breastfeeding is.
So how are we going to do this?
And one of the first things we're going to do is our pop-up and open day on the QH on the ground floor on August the 6th during that first week. From 9 to 3, the 6th of August. So we're going to have booths from labor wards. So we're going to be talking about the golden hour, which is baby being born and placed on the skin. We're going to have booths from our obstetric ward talking about the journey of breastfeeding. We're going to have booths from our private ward about expression of milk. Antenatal clinic will probably put their booth in antenatal clinic because they can't come out like us. So they'll set up their booth there about education and what you need to know on breastfeeding. And we will have NACU coming in as well because they also help promote breastfeeding with the things that they do downstairs. So we're going to have that booth. And then we got external people coming in like Jador Mama. She makes lactation cookies and lactation drinks. So she's going to be there. The BCNF, which you know of, they're going to provide education and anything that the mothers will need at that time. So it's going to be right as you walk into QH, you're going to see our banner and we're going to be set up and you could come out and get information for your relative, for yourself. If you think that you're pregnant later, get that information in advance because it's always good to be prepared.
Now you've got this part. So Chanel, who should come? Not just the pregnant mother alone.
No, we would like everybody to come actually. And now that the schools are on summer vacation, it would be good for them to get out, to get involved in it. And we also are
How do
having
you want the schools to get involved? How?
I mean, the kids, the younger generation coming up,
To get to know a little bit. So some of the more teen girls should come along to be aware.
Yes,
Because-
to be
Just
aware.
teen girls though. But we want to launch a art competition in the primary school age children. A breastfeeding art and coloring competition for this month as well. All right, so the launch date is coming up, but you have to stay tuned to QH's website so that you can know when it actually launches, right?
QEH Connect.
Yes,
And
QH
so,
Connect.
And so on the 6th of August, from 9 to 3, on the ground floor of the QEH, all over the ground floor, pretty much almost, you can come and engage with many other people who are all a part of the process of engaging in breastfeeding and enlightening about breastfeeding. If you're a young girl to an expectant mother or a supporter of an expectant mother as well, come. You need to understand the different ways and the value of chest feeding as well as the other ways of breastfeeding, which is the expressed milk way. And then too, to be able to care for the mother, because for her it's something that she's going through, especially if she's a first-time mother, that is foreign to her.
It's true.
And so to be able to understand what she's going through is important while you walk and journey with her as well. And so would that happen as well, Shamina, while they're there, that she is given an opportunity to openly, honestly say, I'm not comfortable with this.
Yes, because there will be breastfeeding supporters there. BCNF will bring their supporters as well. So if you have questions or concerns, come. We can answer them at that time as well. All right, anybody, daddy's coming, and you say, oh, this baby in latching, she always getting pain in her nipples. Come and tell us. Let's see if we can help you to sort out. So you can have a good experience breastfeeding. Because once your experience is good, you will continue.
Absolutely.
And you know, WHO says 6 months exclusively, and then up to 2 years or beyond if you want to. All right, so we want to encourage everybody to come on down and come and participate. Ask questions. There are going to be little giveaways, little quizzes, little pop quizzes on the myths of breastfeeding.
Speaking of myths,
Yes.
Chanel, there's a myth, I think, of if this child latches on too long, before you know, I'm sagging. And I say broadly like that. You know what I'm talking about.
That is so
and somehow,
true.
sometimes the mother doesn't quite see the benefits that she gets as well in terms of her figure from
Yeah.
breastfeeding. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay, so that is so true. A lot of the younger people are adamant that they're not breastfeeding. They won't want their breasts to sag, you know. Everybody want to be perky and up and bouncy. But I'm saying, you know, you just want them get back there real quick. But there are some benefits that you mentioned that help the younger people, well, everybody that breastfeeding, to get back down to that original figure. As the baby breastfeeds, our body releases oxytocin, and that's a hormone that helps the body to, the uterus that the baby is in, to shrink back down to its original place where it usually is. So encouraging that and doing it regularly, you know, the mom can get back down to her nice figure.
Okay, but listen. If you were big before, don't expect to be skinny.
True, that's
okay?
true.
Yes.
Your size before, okay? And it all depends on diet, because some women, when they're breastfeeding, eat a lot.
Yes.
And then if you eat the wrong things, you put on extra weight, okay? So you gotta still eat a healthy, balanced diet when you're breastfeeding, so that it will come off. I'm still trying to get off my piercing.
Breastfeed.
he's 3 and he still breastfeeds.
Okay. Strike that. When he looks back at this tape years later, he's going to say, Mommy. But nonetheless, there's value in
Yes.
that, because the circle of life continues when the baby latches and the baby feeds. And that's important indeed. So mothers, you know, you are a critical component to how your child grows and lives and survives.
Yes.
And so don't short circuit them
No.
on this opportunity
Give them
indeed.
the best future.
It really truly is the best future. You're creating a sustainable cycle of life. You are also benefiting from being an active participant in that cycle of life as well. Your baby will thank you for it,
Yes.
because you will see, one, a reduction in the amount of money you spend later on attending to some of the situations that might occur with the child. And then you might see the reduction in the expense you might have all in now, just managing your own health as well, because the baby returns to you what you need as well for your body to recover.
Yes.
And that's why it's a lovely circle and cycle. So Wednesday, August the 6th, we're going to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. We're going on the ground floor. We're going there because all over that ground floor are many professionals and other services who will be there to be able to support you in understanding the value and the benefits of breastfeeding, how to do it, what some of the other things that can come to bring you joy, well, like the cookies while breastfeeding, all of those kinds of things. If you're having if you have a child or have a child who is in the NICU, neonatal intensive care unit, and you're thinking, oh, it's so delicate, I can't.
Yes.
There are ways, and the staff there who are so caring will help you understand how to do so you still feed your little baby with what it needs and needs. So all of that, a caring hospital, Queen Elizabeth Hospital, gives to all of us, indeed. And so as we mark World Breastfeeding Week, at the beginning of August, I want you really to show up for all of those things. The art competition, we will tell you more about it another time.
We will.
But
We'll be back in August. So.
we want the children to get their creativity together because you have an opportunity to win, and so much more as well. Sharmina and Chanel, thank you so much as always. What I love about how you guys operate generally, you're so caring. I can hear it in your voice, I can see it in your body, I can see it in all your expressions. So you don't have to fear mothers.
Yes, no.
These are people who really genuinely care.
Yeah.
And I thank you
whatever
for
you
that.
have to ask.
Feel free.
Yes.
I thank you for that. All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Morning Barbados is right back right after this.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Preserve your personal priceless memories. Here at CBC, we transfer VHS, DVDs, Beta, U-matic, and DV cam tapes to modern digital formats. Safely, quickly, and affordably. Call CBC on 467-5437 to get started. In just 2 weeks, your memories will be ready to relive and share again.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good. Your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.1 The One on Facebook. This is your world, your playlist, your station. 98.1 The One.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Let's get to the news now. 50 police officers have officially joined the ranks of the Barbados Police Service after graduating from the Regional Police Training Center. During the 150th Passing Out Parade, graduates were reminded that integrity, professionalism, and community trust must guide every decision they make as the service continues its modernization drive. We get a report from Deanza Roberts.
Precision, discipline, teamwork. Those qualities on full display as 50 recruits successfully complete months of intensive training at the Regional Police Training Center. The 25 women and 25 men now begin careers in policing at a time when crime is becoming more complex and public expectations continue to grow. Commissioner of Police Sonia Boyce urges the graduates to remember that while policing is changing through technology, trust remains their greatest asset.
The badge you wear is not a symbol of rank or power. It is a commitment. It says that when others run from danger, you will stand firm. That when others lose faith, you will help to restore. And that when justice seems distant, you will bring it near. Integrity is the foundation on which this service was built. Without it, no amount of modern technology, equipment, or strategy can succeed. The standard you set in your daily conduct, on patrol, in the station, online, and in private must reflect the excellence.
Minister of Legal Affairs and Criminal Justice Michael Ashley says government is supporting the transformation of policing through legislative reforms and investments in technology. But he reminds the recruits that the people they serve are of utmost importance.
The government continues to invest in modern technology, digital police systems, improved investigative capabilities, intelligence-led policing, enhanced forensic science, and stronger regional and international partnerships. These investments are designed to ensure that the Barbados Police Service remains capable of protecting their citizens in an increasingly complex world. However, technology alone cannot create an effective police service. The greatest asset of any police organization remains its people.
Commandant Ronnie Archer announces that every recruit successfully passed firearms training. He also reveals the top performer.
It is also the first time in the 5 courses that I have held the post of commandant that all the students passed the firearms training module. The pleasure is mine to announce the recruit with the highest aggregate and who was adjudged the best recruit. That person achieved a percentage score of 85.47%. She is none other than Police Constable 2574, Arika Parson.
As the graduates march off the parade square, they do so carrying a new badge and the responsibility to uphold public trust, integrity and professionalism while serving Barbados. Deanza Roberts, CBC News.
Barbados is expanding its aviation maintenance capacity, and government is ensuring that Barbadians have access to the training needed to secure future employment opportunities. Minister of Tourism and International Transport Ian Gooding-Edgell shared that information while speaking at the closing ceremony for the General Aviation and Aircraft Maintenance Practices Short Course and Internship. The program is in collaboration with the Barbados Aircraft and Aviation Services Limited and the Samuel Jackman Prescott Institute of Technology. It is aimed at filling gaps in maintenance engineering training in the country. Minister Gooding-Edgell, and underscoring Barbados' commitment to skills development, is ensuring that the island's young people can benefit from the growth of the sector.
Expansionary efforts are underway with 3 additional parking positions currently under construction. These and other ongoing developments at the airport carry the same implications for skill development. Alongside these expansionary efforts, we must ensure that young Barbadians are being equipped with technical skills required to participate in and benefit from the opportunities created by that growth. As maintenance activity in Barbados grows, and as the sector considers the development of additional infrastructure that would allow more complex and heavier maintenance to be undertaken locally, there will be a greater requirement for skilled labor, trained technicians, engineers, certifying staff, and support personnel.
He stressed the importance of greater training opportunities to match the expansion.
The industry is contending with a strong demand for a highly skilled technical workforce. Any expansion of maintenance capability that is not matched by a pipeline of skilled Barbadians will limit this country's ability to capture the full economic and technical benefit from our own development. Training capacity, in other words, is not incidental to aviation development. It is one of the conditions that we must pursue concurrently.
The Ministry of Health and Wellness is advising Barbadians that it is monitoring the outbreak of an infectious foodborne disease spreading throughout the United States. The cyclosporiasis infection is causing hundreds to suffer from symptoms such as diarrhea, abdominal pain, and vomiting. However, the ministry is making it clear that there are no suspected or confirmed cases in Barbados. Health authorities say the infection is caused by the parasite called Cyclospora and is spread by contaminated food, fresh fruit, and uncooked vegetables. It is self-limiting, with the symptoms usually confined to 5 to 7 days. The outbreak is currently spreading across a number of states in the United States with 1,655 confirmed cases, and the ministry is advising all of us to avoid contracting infections by thoroughly washing all fruits and vegetables, maintaining general hygiene in food preparation areas, not mixing raw foods with cooked foods during food preparation, as well as washing hands before preparing and handling food. And as crop overheats up, food vendors are also being urged to ensure that they have a valid food handling certificate and maintain good food handling practices. Sports now, New Zealand has regained the upper hand in the one-day international series against the West Indies after claiming a 6-wicket victory in the third ODI last evening. Playing at the Guyana National Stadium in Providence, the West Indies were bundled out for just 140 in 37.1 overs. Casey Carty top scored with 48, while Shimron Hetmeyer chipped in with 26. For New Zealand, Jaden Lennox starred with the ball, taking 4 for 52, while Mitchell Santer and Michael Bracewell picked up 2 wickets each. In reply, the Kiwis comfortably reached 141 for 4 in 39.3 overs. The series moves now to Barbados at Kensington Oval, where the 4th ODI will be played on Sunday, and New Zealand leads at 5-match series at the moment, 2-1. That's a look at news and sports until now, and more news and sports coming up at 12 noon right here on TV8. We're back with Morning Barbados right after this.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
As I told you at the top of the show, there's a lot happening in Crop Over this year. Crop Over is reaching its climax with fever pitch activity, and so the activities are continuing to roll. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, be at the National Botanical Gardens to watch the little ones in Kiddies Kadooment. There are a number of bands and the little ones dressed beautifully in their costumes. Can't wait to parade just for you, but for their prizes as well. They're going to have a ball. So tomorrow morning, Kiddies Kadooment, the National Botanical Gardens. It feels as if the time crept upon you, doesn't it? I know, it feels that way to me too. But it's tomorrow, Saturday, National Botanical Gardens, 9 o'clock for Kiddies Kadooment. Then at 7 o'clock, we're going across the street to Carifesta House. At Carifesta House, we will be witnessing competition in two categories, Soca and Calypso for the Junior Monarch. There are two monarchs with me, and they will be defending their monarchy tomorrow. So we have to be there for 7 o'clock start of the Scotiabank Junior Monarch competition for 2026. And will that crown go again to King K, or will that crown go also to Mr. Showman? You have to be there to find out tomorrow. Get your tickets bright and early. Carifesta House in the evening, 7 o'clock for the Scotiabank Junior Monarch competition. So the Monarchs are here. Next to me is His Majesty, King K, who is a Junior Calypso Monarch. And next to him is His Majesty, Mr. Showman, who is a Soca Monarch. Good morning, both of you.
Good morning.
Excited about tomorrow?
Yes, please.
You sure? King K, are you ready to defend your crown?
Yes, please.
How has the season been for you?
It's been really hard. A new voice. I had to do a lot of vocal training.
Mm-hmm. With your new voice?
Yes, please.
Boy, I like that. Listen, you are celebrating right now a rite of passage when your voice cracks. That is a moment I looked forward to. I'm sure you look forward to as well because you're becoming a man now. And so in vocal training that you had to do, how are you managing now your new tones?
It's a bit better. I find that my range is higher now.
Mm-hmm.
And
it comes a lot more body.
Yes, please.
Yeah, because you're a big band now. But you know, don't let it play in your head. Don't let it play in your head at all. You are good. And because you're good enough and you trust your voice will support you once you trust it as well. So don't worry about it. Tomorrow night is your night.
Yes, please.
You're defending. What are you saying tomorrow?
My song is called Misdiagnosed.
Misdiagnosed?
Yes,
what's the song about?
A boy who is misdiagnosed with mental illnesses because he speaks about the truth going on in the country.
That's a big topic.
Yes,
you could carry it?
Yes, please.
So, Misdiagnosed is your song. Did you have any chance to test it out on the audience throughout the season?
Oh, please.
so it scares you a little bit, right?
Yes, please.
So who wrote your song? Who wrote it?
Dondre Ford.
Okay, and who arranged it for you?
Lori.
Oh, you went to one of the best.
Yes, please.
All right, so you intend to win again.
Yes, please.
Did you go to the semifinals?
Yes, please.
So you saw who you're competing against, right?
Yes, please.
Your thoughts?
Not too much. I just try to focus on myself.
You're just focusing on yourself?
Yes, please.
So that means focusing on yourself means what? That you're standing in front of the mirror and practicing how you sing Misdiagnosed and that kind of thing?
Yes, please.
And what does your mirror tell you? You're laughing? That you're doing well?
Yes, please.
I believe you'll do well as well. And so if you should win again tomorrow, how many times have you won now?
Twice.
Twice already?
No.
Or tomorrow will be the second time?
Yes, please.
because the little boy that we saw on stage is now this growing young man coming. He's 14 years old now. The change is happening with his new voice. He says he's getting accustomed with vocal training and the like. Same misdiagnosed tomorrow. And I really want to wish you well. How was that year though, reigning as the junior calypso monarch?
It was great. I felt like the hard work paid off, and it was very great to just get to win finally.
Did you have opportunities to go elsewhere to perform as the monarch? Not really.
I performed at a couple of shows, but
locally.
Yeah, locally.
Would you like the opportunity to travel eventually and you know, as the monarch, if you should win again, and say, listen, let me take this across the region?
Yes, please.
But you have the ears of the people right now, so tell them.
I would like the opportunity to go overseas and perform my song.
Amen to that. I'm with you on that as well. Mr. Showman, the last time you and I spoke, I was sitting right here and you were on my TV.
Yeah.
You were in Trinidad and Tobago, as a matter of fact, for Carnival. How was that experience for you?
Well, that experience was amazing. I wish I was still there.
Why do you say that?
I miss the gyro, I can be honest. I miss the gyro. That's the food. I miss that gyro.
You miss it in general.
Yeah.
But there was an energy to the carnival period that you soaked up. So while there, you had an opportunity to touch base with some of the big ones there as well. So what did you learn from that experience?
To be honest, I just learned to pace yourself and expect the unexpected.
So do you expect the unexpected?
A little bit. A little bit.
So how do you psych yourself up for competition? Because this is not the first time you've done this rodeo, so you know. So how do you psych yourself up?
Well, to be honest, I just prepare, make sure that everything is in place, voice intact, outfit intact, hair intact, everything, make sure everything good, and once everything's set, we're good to go.
You're Mr. Showman. You're not just an ordinary young man. You are
Mr.
Mr. Showman. So you bring the show.
Yes.
And so in creating whatever it is that you're going to do tomorrow, because you're doing soca, so the stage is yours. You can do whatever you want to do at this point to entertain. What concept are you coming with for your performance?
To mash up the place. That's my concept. My concept is to mash up the place.
Whatever happens, you mash up the place.
Mash up the place. And I perform at number 8 too, so
at the end.
Yeah.
So, oh boy.
Closing the show with a bang.
So what's the name of your song?
The name of my song is Turn Up the Music.
Turn Up the Music. Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it fused with any other genre?
Not really, no.
It's just pure soca?
Yeah.
Who wrote it?
Mikey Mercer.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He's a double winner so far.
Champion.
There you go. And you believe that what he's given to you as a competition can also win?
Well, you know, Mikey's write big songs.
Yeah.
So that's a big song. So you never know. You never know.
Turn up the music. And so, in getting yourself ready, psyching yourself up, what kinds of thoughts are going through your mind?
To go there, put my best foot forward. Like I said, expect the unexpected because you never know what's going to happen.
One never knows.
And the judge's decision is final.
Are you prepared to accept that too?
Definitely. Every year. Every year.
Is this your final year in the Junior Monarch?
Next year would be my final year.
You have one more year still?
Yes, please.
And are you projecting where you would want to go after you've completed your time in Junior Monarch?
Well, I want to hit the big stage, so...
What does that mean? What's the big stage?
Like Pick the Crop, Party Monarch, stuff like that. So I have... Well, I'm doing Pick the Crop this year. I did my judging night, House of Soca. And, you know, just waiting for the results.
All right. Well done.
Yeah.
But you live in the House of Soca family now. I'll come back to you in a minute, King K, because I know you're in the Carter Shining Star family. In the House of Soca family and their decision to form the juniors tent, how important is that to you?
Well, for me, it's important for me, but also the younger ones, because it's giving you an opportunity to learn, and then we also have a junior night. So with that junior night, it's able for us to express ourselves and prepare for when we hit semi-finals or finals, because we already have the engagement with the audience and everything. So it kind of prepares us for when we hit the stage.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a good investment.
The moment you performed in Trinidad for Carnival, your name was called. You had to go onto the stage because you saw thousands of people. Talk to me about that.
I was quite nervous.
Yeah.
To be honest. I was quite nervous because it's my first time performing out of Barbados. So I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if the people are going to like me, if the people are going to cheer on, they can just stand there and be like, He ain't wanna
But they didn't do that.
They didn't. So that's why I say expect the unexpected. So when they went out there and they were cheering, and while I was singing, they were dancing, and I saw 1 or 2 people singing, so it was like, they know my song. They know my song. So that really pushed me to really perform.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've had a really good experience.
I did.
King K, you and the Carter's Training Stars.
Yes, please.
Was it last weekend or weekend before when you sang Observer's song?
Last weekend.
Last weekend?
Yes, please.
You took on a big national song because everybody, I remember that when that song was released, I was not in Barbados. And I was so vexed that I was not in Barbados for that one because it was so big a song. And then with someone who has a history of being one of Barbados' most outstanding calypsonians over time, how was it for you immersing yourself in the character to sing his song?
I always wanted to sing an Observer song because my mom's friend, that is her dad. So I was always looking forward to doing a tribute, and Carter Shining Stars gave me the opportunity to get to do that tribute.
Was it chosen for you, or did you choose to do Observer?
I choose to do Observer.
You chose to do Observer?
Yes, please.
And that's because you knew his daughter?
Yes, please.
That's the only reason?
I like his songs too.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I test you? Because if you like it, you should know it. Do you agree?
Yeah, but...
So give me another Observer song.
That's
That's
my
all right.
favorite.
Because you're on the spot, right? So tomorrow night, you're excited, you're ready. So tonight now, you're going home, you're lying down, you're sleeping, you're not doing anything. Or are you performing tonight at Carter Shining Stars? There's no show tonight?
No show.
Good. So rest time between now and tomorrow. And you're not waking up until midday, right?
Probably not.
And you get ready to come out there and sing your soca song because you believe you will win. And Mr. Showman, what's your schedule like between now and tomorrow?
Well, I have a performance right after this, and then later on tonight I got a rehearsal. So basically, once rehearsal finish, I can settle myself, and then tomorrow I am not doing nothing until it's time for the show.
You're lacing them out. You're focusing, so you don't forget your words, right?
Well, I don't forget them. I know them, but I want to pace myself. And I want to get rest because I'm tired.
Understood. I mean, it's been a long season. You're singing as well for the pick of the crop, as well as doing this too. So I know it's been fun nonetheless, right? Do you love crop over, Kinky?
Yes.
What about crop over do you love?
The experience and how the country comes together and party as one.
Is this all you do for crop over, or are you one of those people who go out to jump out to watch different things as well?
I go to watch.
What events do you go to watch?
Crop over, and I would see. I just watch the band.
You like to watch the bands?
Yeah.
So you like to just stand on the side and watch. Did you go to Pandemonium? You missed something here. I'm telling you, missed something. Next year, make it your plan to explore and experience Pandemonium. And you will find yourself being so enthused to do even much more with your voice and your music. Deal?
Yes, please.
Outside of the Carter's Shining Stars, did you also get an opportunity to go to other tents to see what they're doing?
Yes, I go to and watch other things.
Because you really love Calypso.
Yes,
you
please.
love seeing social commentary.
Yes, please.
Why?
From young, my school had a school competition, and I just entered, and from there, just loved Calypso.
And that was Vauxhall?
Yes, please.
Now they Shirley Chisholm School.
Yes,
yeah, because I remember you coming through that. I mean, they brought you here to Mornin Barbados, I think, with your teacher, that kind of thing. Yeah, a little tiny little boy said feet couldn't even touch the floor. And so here he is now, the king, the monarch, and he's looking forward to defending his monarchy tomorrow indeed. And so the Carifesta House is where all of this happens, a show space, because Mr. Showman is also going to be there, and he says he's going to mash up the place. But he's performing in the 8th position in the soca category. What position have you drawn?
Number 1.
How does that feel, though?
Starting the show, ending the show.
When you saw that, oh, there it's number 1, how did you feel?
I was okay with it because at number 1, you tend to set the bar.
Yeah, but at number 1, you're testing this bar too. You know? So did you have to bring a conversation with anyone who says, oh, okay, kid, don't worry about it, man. You can handle this number 1 position, you can. Did you have those kinds of talks?
Yeah, my mom and my songwriter, Dondre.
Said, don't worry about it, you can do this, right?
Absolutely.
You set the bar. And there you go. Everyone that has to catch you thereafter. All right, you're going to be full of blaze of these. So it's going to be quite a night tomorrow, folks. 7 o'clock, Carrie Festa House for the Scotiabank Junior Monarch Finals. Finals tomorrow. You should be there to witness crowning of the Soca and the Calypso Monarchs for Scotiabank Junior Calypso Monarch tomorrow. It's going to be really, really good. And then on Sunday, they're resting till Thy Kingdom Come.
I don't think so, but we'll see.
Because Showman is also waiting to find out if he's making it into the Pick of the Crop final, as we all wait patiently as well to hear from the judges as well. I wish both of you well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not just tomorrow night alone, but with the rest of your career. Don't lose hope in your change of voice. Just get to know your change of voice. Get to love it again. It's going to be fantastic. Don't worry about it. And keep singing. Don't stop. Keep singing. Work with your vocal trainer and let them help you manage the difference in tones. Mr. Sherman Wesson, why do I have to tell you anything? You know all of this already. You know?
Hey, customer.
Indeed. All the best to both of you, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And may the better man win. Morning Barbados takes a break right here. We're coming right back with more in just a moment.
Or just the hand that was dealt to me. Every day I walk to school and back door, food to eat in my lunch back door. Tears may fill my eyes, I'm forced to say I'm fine. All the pain that I feel inside, my family tell me I must hide. We living in poverty, this is my reality.
Of the 2025 Scotiabank Junior Monarch Calypso Competition, King K. When I reach, I want you wave your hands for me. Show me your energy when showman reach. I want you wave your hands for me. Show me your energy. It's your boy, the showman. If you're ready for Vicey, yeah, or who ready for Vicey, yeah. So get on your feet, stand up on your feet, and put something in the air. 'Cause when I read, I want you to wave your hands for me. Show me your energy when showman read. I want you to wave your hands for me. Show me your energy. Right now when I sit down, sing. better understand. When I tell you raise your hand, pump it up, and show them how we fit and how we party. Let me show them how we show love and unity. To every man, every woman, every girl and boy. From overtime is here to enjoy. So get on your seat, up on your feet, jump up and show your voice. 'Cause when I read, yeah, I want you with you. Show me up, make sure man reach. I want you with you. Show me up, instruction time. Raise it up, take it down. Let me show the world you unity now. Raise it up, take it down. Rock over for all of we now. Raise it up, keep it there. Everybody hands in the air. That is energy there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the 2025 Scotiabank Junior Monarch Soccer Competition is Mr. Showman!
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and together we will travel the world.
Preserve your personal priceless memories. Here at CBC, we transfer VHS, DVDs, Beta, U-matic, and DV cam tapes to modern digital formats. Safely, quickly, and affordably. Call CBC on 467-5437 to get started. In just 2 weeks, your memories will be ready to relive and share again.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good. Your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.1 The One on Facebook. This is your world, your playlist, your station. 98.1 The One.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to
Stop by. Your mission, shall you choose to accept it, is to stop those women with those big bumpers from pushing back. What say you? Stop by. Yes, 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 boss. Yes, 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 boss. Yes, 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 boss. Yes, yes, yes. Stabby one, stabby jump, stabby stop up the bumper, but half a head, fuck razor. Stabby word, stabby one, stabby jump, stabby stop up the bumper, but half a head.
They've given me 25 minutes to spend with Stabby, and I can't wait to spend those 25 minutes with Stabby, because if you looked at that just so, did you see the image and did you see the name? Hostile? That's what you call hostile?
Hostile,
not hostile. That's the whole. I'm glad you're laughing, because, you know, how do you deal with that, though? Names and how people can mispronounce sometimes.
I try not to do it.
I just try not to do it because I believe in active speaking. So he's one of these people. Yeah, good morning, by the way.
By the way, yeah.
Good morning, Barbados. Good morning, everybody. I believe in active speaking. So if I call your name wrong, I don't want to call your name and it might mean something different if I mispronounce it. But when people do it, it's just come with the territory, to be honest. Because sometimes people are so excited to see you that they just say the first thing that comes to their head. But even with the same song that was playing just now, people, I remember I did a video the other day that went viral, and somebody put on it and saying that they were saying get boss. I was saying song. And this is what.
So those are the words?
They're the words.
You listen. So what is it?
It's yes.
Yes. That's all right. That's right. So okay, I've some both. So.
Yes. So to me, it's just being human.
Yes.
Right. And for me, when I do it, I just make sure that I'm more locked in with that. But when people do it, I already know what it is. It's innocent. And I receive it that way.
You respond to the moment.
Yes,
I can feel that in you already. To whatever that moment is, you respond to that moment. So, and while that can be spontaneous, at the same time, there's a little part of you that still plans it. I say that deliberately because we are all within certain boxes that we've crafted for ourselves.
Yes.
So the image that is stabby now is different from the image that was stabby then.
Yes.
And so that requires careful thought. So within your head, you're carefully crafting as you go. Describe for me the stabby today.
The stabby today is, I would say, more on a mission, more wanted to be, sometimes you be laugh at artists, then you won't be a laugh with. And even though it sounds same, they're parallel, they'll never meet, right? And so I want to be more laugh with. I still like the comedic side because I'm more, in my personal, I'm more laid back. It's still a part of me, right? In my main life, as you know, dealing with health and dealing with some other stuff. The fun part that I get to explore as the artist, makes that be laugh, Yes.
And that's you, and that's okay. And that's okay, because it makes every moment special.
Correct. Yes. Because every moment you should cherish. Because we see what's going on. Sometimes you see somebody here and then you see condolences. And then you're like, yeah, you see that person last week?
Yeah.
What happened there? And then in that moment, we feel human, and then we maybe a week, and then it's wear off. And then we go about into the rat race.
You're right.
And forget again.
Yeah.
Remember, once a man, twice a child. Yes.
And you're right. But, I mean, we were crafted to forget, we were told in the Bible. So naturally, we are going to forget.
Yes.
Because if we carry the weight of the world for every memory, oh my goodness, we'll never survive. We struggle. But in the moment, we're required to make an impact.
Yes.
And that's what's important. But the memories will flow sometime later that will help us to connect to that reality.
Correct.
And I'm being poetic, I know, deliberately, because that's important for people to understand. And I think you get that.
Yes.
I see that you get that through your work as well. Yes. You've created now for Crop Over 2026, before you get to that part. You don't live here anymore, do you?
I still live here. It's really...
you come and go.
The traveling, yes. So bookings... And it depends on how bookings come, then I just travel and I go overseas.
Okay.
Then I come back. But I still live here. It's just that
you got
since
a lot of bookings.
COVID, how God worked with me when COVID, I get stranded. And when I got stranded over there, it opened a whole different market for me.
Right.
And from there, I've been touring and doing traveling back and forth ever since.
I asked it like that because I wanted to get your view of Crop Over now, because you spent a lot of time abroad and performed abroad. And then you come home.
Yes.
And does home feel like, wow, it's growing, or does home feel as if it's stagnated?
It feel like it growing. I'm glad the competitions come back this year, to be honest. I'm glad it is needed. I'm a competition guy, but the competition is needed. I just get excited. That's how I even got into it. Just watching, going down East Coast, watching my heroes, Rick, Edwin, and then performing and going at it, and coming through the crowd, and you can envision. It's give the average person a sneak peek into what the state it is take them on the journey with you, and as we say, creating more memories. And there's so much people that still remember East Coast. And no matter what you do, ain't moving East Coast. And then I got the younger generation now that get the part of Monarch that was obviously up in St. Philip. And then Bushy Park, yes. And then now here at the Botanical Gardens. And there's new memories, and you can appreciate every aspect. You can appreciate each time.
Right.
Yes. And it will just stay with you. It's just like your competition, to be honest. It make it feel like crop over in full swing. Yes.
That's an interesting perspective. I did not think of it that way, but you're right. You're absolutely right. That and it happens generationally.
Yes.
If that's a word, as it goes as well.
We work with that.
But as a total, it works together.
Yes.
And so everyone has their space and moment of memory of crop over and enjoyment of crop over. So there's something for everyone. That's why it's still the sweetest summer festival. And so
it felt strange coming home and just the pick of the crop.
Yeah.
It just felt like something was missing. It felt like the scale was a little off balance.
So there was another something to get
just
fun about.
Let's get everybody out.
Yeah.
Let's get everybody out. Young, old, everybody come out. And they're just cheering for who they want to win. And they're looking at you when you're cheering. It's just so much, it's fun, man, it's fun. Yeah.
So did it move you enough to say, you know what, next year, sis is back. I come in for a crown. Did it make you do that?
I ain't really the competition type.
However,
however, you know, I would consider it. I would consider it.
No, you released at least 3 songs so far this year, right?
Yes.
And was that number deliberate, first of all, or was that all the time you had for?
3 years completion. You know what's going on.
I don't. You're answering the way I want you to answer.
Yeah.
So here it is. You've deliberately chosen 3 different songs.
Yes.
And you know what I mean.
Yes.
3 different songs. Why was that decision taken?
I had to replace one. I wanted to release a different character. I wanted to just add back some fun, a little spice and stuff, and enjoy myself too. And I also wanted, with these songs, I wanted to show that I'm Bajan without having to say, obviously, my guy 246, and I got the songs, you would say, I from Barbados. So I made sure that I keep my Bajan vernacular in there. And in like the bashment, I use road tennis. Because you can only get road tennis in Barbados.
Bend your back.
Right? So, and you know that I am horse, which is head of security. And hostile is to make sure you secure bumpers and using different tactics to get the bumpers to activate.
I like it.
Right? So,
but what I like is your thought given into releasing a song for the time.
Yes.
World Cup football World Cup is on.
Yes.
Fever pitch indeed, with the final on Sunday, folks, which you can watch right here on TV.
And they just get beat.
It just.
You're an England fan?
Aren't you?
Yeah, you know.
There you go. I don't know what kind of question you just asked me.
Not coach want firing though, but it's all right.
Yeah, that'll work out.
Yeah,
Yellow Card
yes.
was one of those songs that you crafted and released as well. Tell us a little bit about it, because I just like how you played with the concept of World Cup football.
Yeah, so it was, let me say, 2-pronged. So for the yellow card, there's a saying, people that say pause or something like that. That's the new saying now. So like yellow card is like when you say something that offside, like, or sometimes if you say something, you may have a stupid moment. You get a slow moment. Man, you get a yellow card for that. For that, and then also obviously with the football, where you have yellow card, red card. I want to play on like the whistle. I want to, I love doing double entendres and playing with the vernacular and make you think. And I'm not one of those people that they sit you straight in the face with lyric. I like old school, where you go kind of decipher. It's not as, let me say, it doesn't catch you the same time. So some of the songs that, because obviously music is travel with the youth, right? So we got to find a way to bridge that. But obviously, I have a son that's 21 years old.
What?
Right? So he is a full representation of me. I have fans, but I have supporters too. Fans and supporters are 2 different things.
Yes.
The supporters don't leave.
Yes.
Fan, you win. Sometimes you click it, it start to oscillate and stuff like that, right? Which is fine. But I think you have a responsibility as an artist to be as clever as you can be, because youth, let children remain children. And before we used to have stuff that will just go over their head, and then the adults will catch it. And that's still with me right now.
Yeah.
It may not be catchy in the beginning, but over time when the song start to play and you really start to listen to it, you can smile at certain parts and say, I see what he was saying there. And I rather that.
Me too.
I rather that. Yes.
Me too. That little boy, me still rather that.
Yes.
And so Yellow Card is one.
Yes.
Yellow Card. So you got to listen to it very carefully. You'll see the match as it plays as well, and why this person was given the yellow card, the red card, offside, all
why
of
this
that.
bumper activate, why that bumper didn't activate. If you in the fact just a little too posh and too wake up, man. Yeah, yellow card, wake up.
That's right.
But then the people that's come and want crash parties, jump fence and so on. Right card for
red
them.
card.
Right. Oh, get away. Screw pooch and you face screw up and you come around people. Nah, you don't want to buy. If you don't ask a girl, if you ask a girl for a dance, you tell you no, go on. If you book there trying to persist, security, red card, man, out to there.
See, so it's a sweet song. It is called Yellow Card. You can find it. You can find it on your socials and on YouTube, that kind of thing, right?
Stabby Live, Spotify. It's all over the place.
All over the place.
iTunes everywhere.
The one you just mentioned as well, which again chronicles the experience in our national sport of road tennis.
Yes.
Bend Your Back. Now that is a bashment song.
Right. Bend Your Back now is actually, this one is called Jiggle Up. The road tennis one is Jiggle Up.
Oh, that's Jiggle Up?
Yeah, that's Jiggle Up. Don't watch name. Nah, we think yellow card for that. You get yellow card, but that's all right. You know, right? You still here, you still here, you still
here. I can redeem myself.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, Jiggle Up. Because for that, I felt like everybody else, it had this thing in the ear, 60 years, Republic, 5 years. Just want to do something for Barbados. And I always want to take parts of my culture and my heritage, which is very important to me, right? And spin it and use it in a way that people can have fun and laugh about, and then also get educated. It's the same way like when they do, I can climb the bumper like Winston Hall.
Yes.
Right? And then we have people all in Tokyo and all over the world traveling, people saying, when you don't know Winston, big up Winston, you know what I mean? So for me, exporting culture, our culture is very important to me. And that's what I do every day. And I get to do that through music.
But the pace of the music is different.
Yes, you went up. I have 2 powers, 2 at 160. And then this one here now is a little bubbly.
That's
in
right.
the pocket now to get that little slower groove and you whine and then you can follow instruction. Can you play road tennis? You know
exactly.
You hit the ball and sometimes women is good. When the thing they got a good back spin.
Correct. Correct. You know the thing. You know the thing. But so this music you have out for crop over again. Remind folks how to access it.
Stabby Live. You could go on my YouTube channel. I building that, so yeah, sure. Only get on the YouTube channel.
Subscribe.
Stabby Live. Simple. Spotify, iTunes, all the music all over the place.
Yeah.
It's up.
But you don't get lazy because you're also, the last time we met, you were introducing us to how you approach the body and health overall. And you have concerns for that, and for good reason. But we also should have concern for that for good reason.
Correct.
Let's talk a little bit about that business venture.
It's called I'll Be Vegan. During COVID, I launched I'll Be Vegan 2020. So the 5th year was last year. There's 6 years now for that. And I celebrated that by launching a line called VRNL, which is a healthcare line. Skin, as I say, you can eat it, but we don't say you don't eat it. But is everything is natural, 100%, done by these hands. I've always been into arts, crafts, anything to do with like building. They got houses in Barbados. I build with my hands and stuff like that, working with people from young.
Yeah.
Do a lot of jobs. That's why it's got respect for everybody out there that working hard on the grind. Yes. Don't get right care of me if you want to do the job.
That's right.
Do things legally. There's work out there. Stay positive. That's to the youth, right?
Yes.
So, like for instance, this one here now. I'm going to tell you do this one here.
Bless
this is the
heart.
magnesium butter, right? So the magnesium butter, say if you got headaches,
right,
joint pain, problem sleeping, you could rub this here at the bottom of you. Yeah, you feeling no come down?
I'm just saying, folks, I like the presentation, I like the packaging. Look at it. Immediately you get it. It feels like a premium item. And that's the point. I want people to know that we Bajans can do things nicely too. So, because he ain't just come down.
He ain't just come down.
So you were saying about the product, this benefits.
Yeah, the magnesium butter, this is a top seller because it's good for joint pain. Magnesium is one of the most things we are deficient in.
Yes.
Right? And we have it in DC, but as Bajans, we don't really get to see as much as we supposed to. DC has in about 63 different magnesiums. This butter now, if you got a headache, you just rub it on the side of your temple. If you have trouble sleeping, you rub it at the bottom of your feet before bed, and just go and lay down. And you just see yourself easing into a nice rest. It's good on the joints. You can rub it on the joints. You can rub it on your knee and stuff like that, and it just be soothing. All this stuff I use myself.
Is the menthol in here?
Menthol?
Asking a question. The mic producer is saying it's good for me. I'm an old person.
Nah, you know.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Stabby. I appreciate that.
But
and so, because oftentimes when we hear of these rubs, they have that kind of menthol smell.
Right, but with this, I want to go more natural because sometimes, I want you to be able to rub it and be able to do so.
Good.
You see that one there? You see that menthol ones when you do so? You see this one?
Look up.
This water's running from here.
From the other side. You're right. So therefore, it is in that vein. So folks, it doesn't create that kind of discomfort for you should you make a mistake.
Correct.
That's brilliant. And so this is just one of the items that you have in your line.
Yes. You want to see some more?
You have any more?
More in here, man.
Okay.
So this one here is one, right?
Hold on.
This is rosemary lavender here now. This is body butter.
Though this is interesting.
Right?
Rosemary and lavender.
You can put that all over your body.
Yeah.
All over your body. Just
Smell
nice.
fresh and nice.
As you know, rosemary is good for oxidative stress on the skin. So it gets into the skin and it soaks into your body. Remember, whatever you put on your skin is the same way how we get vitamin D, which is not really a vitamin, right? It's really a hormone. The sun, we convert the rays through our skin, and then our body does turn it into vitamin D.
And this is all on your website too?
Yeah, it's all on the website. I'll be vegan. I'll as in ISLE, playing on the I'll, bevegan.com.
All right, great. Great business. I like it. I got hold on that.
Yeah,
and there are other things. So once you go to the website, then you'll see what's going on there. And so far, so good with the business approach as well. And the business of music still is a part of who you are. The business of creating entertainment and enjoyment is much a part of who you are, and you will never stop.
Never.
So while here in Barbados, what are some of the bookings you have, or if you have any?
Right, I have, what do we have? What do we have? We have Soca State of Mind. This weekend.
So many things.
I just thinking right now, this is what happened to me. We cut this early morning.
I know the feeling.
It got me here. But
so if you want to find you, we find you on your socials and make the book in there.
Yeah, we on the road. Dream Mass, big up Dream Mass.
Right.
Yes.
Good. Busy for crop over, and so if you want to make him even busier, you can just contact him via his social media platform. You all know how to find Stabby, man.
Stabby Live.
Stabby Live. Simple Simon. Stabby Live, and then you send a message and say, "Hey, Stabby boy, we got something we can do. We want you to come and do with us." And so that's how it happens indeed. But you're going to perform a song for us this morning, right?
Yes, I can perform Yellow Carrot.
Ooh. Yeah, wait, let's take a break. When we come back, let's set up the space because Tabby is here. He stopped over for crop over and he shall perform for us Yellow Card right after this break.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Some ask, What makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and together we will travel the world.
Preserve your personal priceless memories. Here at CBC, we transfer VHS, DVDs, Beta, U-matic, and DV cam tapes to modern digital formats. Safe.
Start your mission. I'm your referee, ladies. They don't in front of me. Vika KK. What's my name? What's my name? Bring the chime. Bring the chime. The game is about to start. Alright, gang. Flick that bumper. Flick that bumper. Flick that bumper. Heads is up. Flick that bumper. Flick that bumper. Flick that bumper. Heads is up. You cock it up or get a yellow card. My girl tell you walk it up or get a yellow card. My girl roll your bumper, get a yellow card. My girl cock it up or get a yellow card. You play your hard. Ignorant what's or ignorant just get some bad and see what comes. You bumper no come to play. Take the jumps or score that day. If they score baby don't fret. Take the ball right out the net. Put the ball in center circle. Wait for the whistle or then you standing still. The right of it. You the daffodil. You better chill. Handle drinks. Say it's not to sing. You jumping things. One spinner say the referee of this game. The way you come on time, this thing you should be shamed. She tell me all she seeing is right. She playing games when they check, can't go and shame pop on your leg. Cock it up or get a yellow card. My girl tell you back it up or get a yellow card. My girl roll your bumper, get a yellow card. My girl back it up or get a yellow card. You play your hard, right card. Right card, hey can't be right. You go there, on sportsmanlike. You're going too far. I check the bar. You cheat and steal. Get off my field, wine on the whistle. Grind on the whistle, push back on the whistle. And lead by example, I say wine on the whistle. Waist on the whistle, jam on the whistle. And pelt that waist, push back. You want to play? The stop right there. Bumper like car, you gone too far. And as the referee in this game, you better count my name. What's my name? Bring the chime. Bring the chime. The game's about to start. Sabi, alright then. Flick that bumper, heads or tails. Flick that bumper, flick that bumper. Heads is up and down his heels. Flick that bumper, flick that bumper, flick that bumper. Ladies, wine on the whistle, grind on the whistle, push back on the whistle, and lead by example. I say wine on the whistle, bass on the whistle, jam on the whistle, and pet that bass. Bajan girls, you don't know that you get it. Town country girls, you don't know that you set it. Wayward and leeward girls, you don't know that you break it. As the reference say this game, you better chant my name. Go Lazo.
Preserve your personal priceless memories. Here at CBC, we transfer VHS, DVDs, Beta, U-matic, and DV cam tapes to modern digital formats. Safely, quickly, and affordably. Call CBC on 467-5437 to get started. In just 2 weeks, your memories will be ready to relive and share again.
Are you ready to turn it all the way up? We make you feel good. Your #1 party station. Non-stop hits and the latest trends in music, fashion, and everything lit. Hit us up on socials at 981 Barbados on IG and 98.1 The One on Facebook. This is your world, your playlist, your station. 98.1 The One.
Friday in our week indeed, we took the yellow card, and so I didn't get the yellow nor red card. I think I played the game to the end indeed. And so I hope you had an opportunity to have some fun with us this Friday morning. My little crew joins me in saying to all of you, have a wonderful weekend. Be it the will of the Lord, we'll see you on Monday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning.